Hello guys, Hotkey here, bringing you some big news. Let's take a look at Dune Awakening's roadmap for the next months of 2025 and 2026. As expected, the developers care a lot about the game, and are planning to make changes that I believe will make a lot of people happy, and possibly bringing a lot of players back, plus new players to the game. Like everything in life, some changes will be faster than others, and now, without wasting your time, I will only speak about the key aspects, while giving you a bit of my perspective. And if possible, in the end guys, let me and the developers know what did you like or what changes you would like to see implemented in the game. Now, let's begin. We'll be getting the continuation of the main quest. It's pretty awesome, as I think everyone is enjoying this part. Social Hub Contracts. I think these Social Hub Contracts might be the implement of daily contracts to the game. Keep in mind, I'm not entirely sure these will be dailies. Dynamic Encounters. In simple words guys, it can be a number of things, and it depends on the developer's imagination. Some random things that are coming to my mind right now are, for example, you getting attacked by a buggy full of soldiers out of nowhere, or you are flying and suddenly you get chased by scout choppers or something. Or can be the complete opposite of this. You can be roaming around the map and you can get like a warning or an icon in the map nearby showing you that there is a dynamic encounter happening in that moment where you can engage with it. It can be a plenty of different things, and it all depends on the developer's mind. But dynamic encounters is definitely something that will keep the game more alive. Deep Desert Instanced Loot. This means that whenever you go to a station, for example, alone or with your friends, you have to be in a party to enter together, or else you will enter splitted. And once you are inside, you will have the station for yourselves, without players interfering or camping a chest for 50 hours. This change was needed in the game. It didn't make sense or wasn't fun for anyone waiting hours for a chest. Claps to whoever had the balls to move on with this decision. This change might just be applied for places where people were camping the chests. The PvE area might be the same and shared for everyone. Or they will simply apply the instances for everything. Let's wait and see. A new Deep Desert layout. This means that more changes are coming to the map. This can be a plenty of things. Might be the instances, more islands, non-vehicle areas, an outpost, changes to control points. In my opinion, I would personally make the map like 10% smaller, so it would still be big, but make people waste less time doing big trips. New Archetype Armors. This means guys, it's not only new skins, but different stats. It can be armors with poison resistance, for example, sandstorm resistance, high armor but no resistance to anything, resistance to a new biome, things like that. This is always awesome to give players variety to try new things or simply to mix different skins. One thing that I noticed here guys is that they didn't mention any new resources. So this means that these new armor archetypes might use the same resources as our current armors. But if they do require something new, we are here to explore the game. Character customization, new hairstyles, and new tattoos. But we want big... I'm joking, not really. It always gives a sense of freedom to players to customize a character whenever they want in a game. So a big thank you to the team. Loggin Registries. This is nice for when you are suspecting something is messed up. Like you press N, and in the logs you'll be able to see more information. Like which player took things from a chest in your base. You gotta find the thief. And speaking of chests, you'll be able to rename your vehicles, your chests, and other placeables. But it's already awesome for being able to rename the chests for base organization. As for vehicles, we'll be getting the so widely requested Hotkey to swap seats. This means you'll be able to switch between your driver's seat and your buggy's cut array with a simple button. Ornithopter rockets will be more reliable. I guess with this they mean they will be easier to land your shots. Cobalt paste will finally get more lighter. And let me say finally again. Vehicle salvaging will allow you to recover lost vehicles. Assault choppers will have more inventory slots. And we will be able to craft cargo containers, which then can be picked up with a carrier. And of course, if you are transporting a cargo container, you cannot transport a vehicle at the same time. I think this feature was added for two main reasons. One is that it will be much easier for you to switch base locations, as you can transport a lot of more resources. and hopefully you can transport the cargo container between overworlds. And of course this means it would be easier to transport things between Agavazin and Deep Desert, vice versa, or any new future locations. Offline notifications for your base's power. They will create a notification service that will let you know about your base status via email. This might not look something special, but it's actually pretty nice, as instead of turning on your computer or your console and entering inside the game to check your base status, receiving this notification instead can be a huge time saver for some people. They are also improving the UI, which is the user interface. For this, to be honest, I would like them to add an option for us to change the color of the UI, because it can be very difficult to see your UI while you are flying during the day. Revamped Endgame. I think everyone agrees that the Landsraad/Endgame needs a change, and they are definitely working on that. They will add faction progress by completing various Landsraad activities across the world, which when you complete them, they will increase your faction rank, which by then will allow you to get special missions from your respective faction leaders, the Duke and the Baron, and of course to visit faction vendors. The Landsraad activities will become contract-based rather than delivery-based, and this will fix the issue of stockpiling, so people will not instantly finish a control point. This is massively well done, as this ensures that people are rewarded for solo play too, as everyone will simply have their own contracts. Here are some examples for the activities. Keep in mind this is only examples. It will be assassinations, treasure maps, races, construction challenge, duels, faction versus faction maps, which is pretty much battlegrounds, improved control points, scavenger hunts, etc. And these activities will also make use of the overworld map, so you will spawn in new maps as required. These last words for me ensures the battlegrounds/arena idea. As for those who have DLC, a new vehicle, which looks like it's gonna be some sort of tank, new contract chain with unique locations, new building pieces and decorations, new armor and weapon skins, swatches and emotes. And in 2026, we'll also bring a polar map to Arrakis. And of course, more stability and fixes to the game, and cheater bans. This game, guys, has a huge potential. And for those who are sticking around and didn't quit because the other person quitted, you'll get rewarded by it.
Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Please consider leaving a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Ox is out.